All right, let's cut across to more breaking news coming in. The crackdown on the protesters has also begun in Sasaram in Bihar. A total of 61 of those protesters have now been arrested. So the crackdown has now begun because these protests, remember viewers, are taking place today for a second consecutive day, and Bihar really being the epicenter of these anti-Agnipath scheme. We have seen protests take place in several parts of Bihar. Several railway stations in Bihar have been halted completely. We've seen railway tracks being blocked. We've seen vehicles being set on fire. We've seen train coaches also being set ablaze. So that's really been the ground situation all across Bihar. In Sasaram, where once again we saw these shocking visuals coming in, wherein two cops also reportedly sustained injuries. 61 protesters have been arrested. Priyank joining us with more details. Priyank, yes, tell us about this crackdown. What's going on there?
Yes, certainly, as the state administration was claiming that they will be carrying out the series of arrests post, they will be able to control the crowd. Now that has started, but I would say this is just a merry, work by the state administration to show it that they have worked on the ground. The basic problem lies with the deployment, because this morning we have been highlighting these issues that once the call was already given that many railway stations will be attacked, and there was clear-cut input. The state administration apparently failed to provide security, and it was a free run for all these hooligans. We know that dozens of people have been arrested from Sasaram, but that is one of the incidents. There have been series of protests and violent clashes, and as well as attacks which has happened in government property, and the people are certainly demanding that what will be the action taken against them. We know that these arrests have been made by the state police, but the main conspirator and main perpetrators are still at large.
All right, thank you, Priyank, for joining us with all those details. We continue to keep our focus on the situation in Bihar, as we saw shocking visuals all through the day of how shops were set on fire, how railway tracks were blocked. We've seen a lot of political reactions come in as well, but the situation across several railway stations in Bihar was extremely critical, with some of the train coaches also being set on fire.